Ladies and gentlemen, defining your purpose with clarity is the cornerstone of living a meaningful and impactful life. Purpose gives direction, focus, and meaning to your actions. Yet so many people go through life unsure of their purpose, stuck in routines and feeling unfulfilled. To break free from this, you must begin by looking inward and asking the big questions. What drives you? What do you value? What brings you the deepest sense of joy and satisfaction? These questions are not always easy to answer, but they are essential. True clarity comes when you strip away distractions and societal expectations, uncovering what resonates deeply with your soul. Finding clarity starts with self-reflection. Spend time examining the moments in your life when you felt most alive and aligned. Maybe it was when you were helping others, creating something, or overcoming a challenge. These moments are clues to your purpose. Journaling can be a powerful tool in this process. Write down your thoughts without judgment. Ask yourself questions like, what am I passionate about? What do I want to contribute to the world? If I could achieve anything, what would it be? Let your answers flow freely. Over time, patterns will emerge and you'll begin to see what truly matters to you. Purpose is not just about passion, it's also about what you value. Your values are the guiding principles that shape your decisions and actions. When your purpose aligns with your values, you create a powerful sense of integrity and alignment. For example, if you value family, your purpose might involve nurturing meaningful relationships. If you value creativity, it could involve expressing yourself through art or innovation. Take time to identify your core values and ensure they are at the heart of your purpose. Another essential aspect of defining your purpose is envisioning your ideal future. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows you to see beyond your current circumstances and imagine what's possible. Close your eyes and picture yourself living your ideal life. What does it look like? Who are you with? What are you doing? Pay attention to the emotions this vision evokes. Purpose is deeply tied to emotion because it's about what matters most to you on a personal level. The stronger the emotional connection, the clearer your purpose will become. Once you have a clearer sense of your purpose, it's time to articulate it. A purpose that remains vague and unspoken cannot guide you effectively. Write down your purpose in a clear and concise statement. It should inspire you and remind you why you're here. For example, my purpose is to empower others to unlock their potential, or my purpose is to create beauty and connection through storytelling. When you put your purpose into words, it becomes a tangible guide that you can return to whenever you feel lost or uncertain. Defining your purpose also means embracing the fact that it can evolve over time. Your purpose is not a fixed destination, it's a living, breathing journey that grows with you. Life experiences, challenges, and personal growth will refine your understanding of what truly matters to you. Be open to this evolution. Periodically revisit your purpose statement and ask yourself if it still resonates. If it doesn't, don't be afraid to adapt it. The goal is to stay true to who you are and what you're here to do. Clarity of purpose is not just about understanding what you want, it's also about letting go of what doesn't serve you. Distractions, doubts, and societal pressures can cloud your vision and pull you off track. Take a hard look at the commitments and habits in your life. Are they aligned with your purpose? If not, it's time to make some tough decisions. Eliminating what doesn't align creates space for what truly matters. It's a process of simplification and focus, ensuring that your energy is directed toward fulfilling your purpose. Purpose is also about action. Clarity is not enough on its own, it must translate into intentional, purposeful living. Each day, ask yourself how you can take one step closer to living your purpose. It could be a small action, like reaching out to someone for guidance, or a big leap, like starting a new project. What matters is that you're consistently moving in the direction of your purpose. The more you act on your purpose, the clearer it will become, creating a positive cycle of clarity and action. Ultimately, defining your purpose with clarity requires courage. It takes courage to look inward, confront your fears, and step away from the path of least resistance. It takes courage to say no to what's comfortable and yes to what's meaningful. But the rewards are immeasurable. A life lived with purpose is a life of passion, fulfillment, and impact. When you define your purpose with clarity, you give yourself a compass, a tool that will guide you through life's uncertainties and challenges, keeping you aligned with what truly matters. Fear and self-doubt are two of the most significant barriers that prevent people from living a purposeful life. These internal obstacles often originate from past experiences, societal conditioning, or deeply ingrained beliefs. The first step in overcoming fear is to recognize it for what it truly is, an emotional response designed to protect you from perceived threats. Fear isn't inherently bad, but when it becomes paralyzing, it can hold you back from pursuing your goals. Identify the specific fears that are keeping you stuck. Are you afraid of failure, rejection, or the unknown? Naming your fears diminishes their power and gives you the opportunity to address them directly. Self-doubt often accompanies fear, whispering thoughts of inadequacy and feeding the belief that you're not capable of achieving your goals. To counter self-doubt, you must challenge your inner critic. Understand that self-doubt is not a reflection of your true abilities, it's a distortion created by your mind. Replace negative self-talk with affirmations and empowering beliefs. Remind yourself of past successes, no matter how small, and use them as evidence of your ability to overcome challenges. When you focus on your strengths, you shift your mindset from limitation to possibility. A powerful way to combat fear and self-doubt is to take action, even when you don't feel ready. Fear thrives in inaction, growing stronger as you hesitate and overthink. When you take even the smallest step toward your goal, you disrupt fear's grip on your mind. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Start with manageable tasks that push you slightly out of your comfort zone. Each accomplishment, no matter how minor, reinforces your belief in your capability and makes the next step feel less daunting. Reframing your perspective on fear can also help you overcome it. Instead of seeing fear as a signal to stop, view it as a sign that you're growing and stepping into new territory. Fear often appears when you're on the brink of something meaningful. Embrace it as a companion on your journey rather than an enemy to be avoided. When you learn to coexist with fear, it loses its power to control you. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And how would I handle it most of the time? The worst case scenario isn't as catastrophic as you imagine, and realizing this helps you move forward. Building resilience is another key strategy for overcoming fear and self-doubt. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and persist in the face of adversity. Develop resilience by reframing failures as learning experiences. Every mistake or setback is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Instead of letting failure reinforce your doubts, use it as proof that you're trying and making progress. Resilient people understand that success is not a straight line, but a journey filled with twists and turns. They keep moving forward despite obstacles, trusting that each step brings them closer to their goals. Surrounding yourself with a supportive network is crucial when battling fear and self-doubt. The people you associate with can either amplify your doubts or empower you to rise above them. Seek out individuals who believe in you, encourage you, and inspire you to dream bigger. Share your fears and doubts with trusted friends, mentors, or coaches. Often simply voicing your concerns helps to lighten their weight. Supportive relationships remind you that you're not alone in your struggles and that others have faced similar challenges and succeeded. Visualization and mental rehearsal are powerful tools for overcoming fear. Close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself succeeding in the face of your fears. Picture the details, feel the emotions, and embody the confidence of someone who has already achieved their goal. Your brain doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences, so visualization can help you build the mental and emotional strength needed to face challenges. The more you visualize success, the more natural and achievable it feels, reducing the grip of fear and self-doubt. Lastly, cultivating a growth mindset is essential for overcoming fear and self-doubt. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. When you adopt a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than as threats to your self-worth. You become more willing to take risks, knowing that every experience contributes to your development. A growth mindset shifts your focus from avoiding failure to embracing the process of learning and evolving. Fear and self-doubt are natural parts of the human experience, but they don't have to define your journey. By acknowledging their presence, challenging their validity, and taking intentional steps forward, you reclaim your power. Overcoming these barriers requires courage, persistence, and self-compassion. Each time you face your fears and quiet your doubts, you grow stronger, more confident, and more aligned with your purpose. Fear may never disappear entirely, but when you learn to navigate it, you unlock a level of freedom and possibility that transforms your life. Defining your core values is one of the most powerful steps toward living a meaningful and purposeful life. Core values are the principles and beliefs that serve as your internal compass, guiding your decisions and actions. They reflect who you are at your core and what truly matters to you. Without a clear understanding of your values, it's easy to get pulled in different directions, chasing goals that may not align with your authentic self. Defining your values gives you clarity and empowers you to make decisions that resonate with your deeper purpose. The first step in identifying your core values is self-reflection. Take the time to explore what you stand for, what drives you, and what makes you feel fulfilled. Reflect on moments in your life when you felt truly alive, aligned, and content. What was present in those moments? Was it honesty, freedom, connection, growth, or creativity? Pinpoint the recurring themes that bring meaning to your experiences. This process helps you uncover the values that resonate most deeply with you. It's also helpful to examine situations that triggered negative emotions. Think about times when you felt frustrated, angry, or disappointed. These emotions often arise when your values are violated or ignored. For instance, if fairness is one of your values, you may feel deeply upset in situations of injustice. By identifying these patterns, you gain clarity on what matters most to you and why certain situations evoke strong feelings. Once you've identified potential values, narrow them down to a core set of principles that truly define you. It's easy to get overwhelmed with a long list of admirable qualities, but the goal is to focus on the few that are most significant. Your core values should feel authentic and non-negotiable, acting as the foundation for your decision-making. Choose 3 to 5 key values that resonate deeply and reflect your truest self. Defining your values isn't just about identifying them, it's about understanding how they show up in your daily life. For each value, consider how it influences your actions, relationships, and choices. For example, if growth is a core value, you might prioritize learning opportunities, seek challenges that push you outside your comfort zone, or surround yourself with people who inspire you to evolve. When your actions align with your values, you experience a sense of harmony and purpose. Communicating your values is equally important. When you're clear about your principles, you set expectations for how you want to live and interact with others. Share your values with those around you, friends, family, colleagues, so they understand what's important to you. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also creates a sense of accountability. When others know your values, they're more likely to support and respect them, helping you stay true to your authentic self. Core values also serve as a decision-making filter. In moments of uncertainty or conflict, refer back to your values as a guide. Ask yourself, does this decision align with my values? Does it bring me closer to the life I want to live? When your choices are grounded in your values, you feel more confident and less regretful about the outcomes. Even difficult decisions become clearer when viewed through the lens of your principles. Living in alignment with your values requires consistency and intention. It's not enough to define them, you must embody them in your everyday actions. This might mean making tough choices, such as walking away from a job, relationship, or opportunity that doesn't align with your values. While it can be challenging, these decisions ultimately lead to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Staying true to your values strengthens your sense of self and builds a foundation of integrity. It's also important to recognize that your values may evolve over time. As you grow and experience new phases of life, certain principles may become more or less significant. Regularly revisit your values and assess whether they still align with who you are and what you want. This practice ensures that your values remain relevant and meaningful, adapting to the changes in your journey. Lastly, aligning with your values can inspire others. When people see you living authentically and purposefully, they're encouraged to reflect on their own values and choices. Your actions serve as a model for what it means to live a value-driven life. By staying true to your principles, you create a ripple effect that inspires those around you to do the same. Defining and living by your core values is an ongoing process that requires reflection, intention, and courage. It's not always easy, but the rewards are profound. When you're guided by your values, you experience a sense of clarity, alignment, and fulfillment that transforms every aspect of your life. You become a person of purpose, integrity, and authenticity, capable of creating a life that truly matters. Taking ownership of your life is about fully accepting that you are the primary driver of your experiences, decisions, and outcomes. It requires a shift from blaming external circumstances or other people for your challenges to recognizing your own power to shape your destiny. This shift in mindset can empower you to overcome obstacles, seize opportunities, and create a life that aligns with your vision and values. One of the first steps in taking ownership is embracing responsibility for your choices. Every decision you make, whether big or small, contributes to the trajectory of your life. When you acknowledge that your actions have a direct impact on your outcomes, you begin to see the power you hold. This mindset eliminates excuses and forces you to ask, what can I do differently, or how can I take control of this situation? Instead of focusing on what's outside your control, you turn your attention inward, where change truly begins. Taking ownership also means facing your fears and failures head on. Fear often keeps us stuck in patterns of avoidance, but avoiding responsibility only prolongs the pain and prevents growth. Similarly, blaming others or external circumstances for failure diminishes your ability to learn from the experience. When you take ownership, you recognize failure as a stepping stone to success. You reflect on what went wrong, identify what you can improve, and commit to doing better next time. This approach builds resilience and fosters a growth mindset. Accountability is a key aspect of ownership. Holding yourself accountable means being honest with yourself about your actions, choices, and the results they produce. It's about evaluating whether your current habits, behaviors, and mindset are aligned with the goals you set for yourself. This level of honesty requires self-awareness and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. For instance, if you're not achieving your goals, instead of blaming others, ask yourself, am I putting in the effort required? Am I consistent? Am I making excuses? Accountability forces you to take charge of your progress and make the necessary adjustments. Another important component of ownership is understanding the power of your mindset. How you perceive situations, challenges, and opportunities determines how you respond to them. A victim mindset, which focuses on what's wrong or unfair, keeps you in a state of powerlessness. An ownership mindset, on the other hand, focuses on possibilities and solutions. It asks, what can I learn from this, and how can I use this to grow? By reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, you take back control of your narrative and empower yourself to move forward. Taking ownership of your life also involves setting clear boundaries. When you don't establish boundaries, you allow others to dictate your time, energy, and priorities. This can lead to feelings of resentment and a lack of control over your own life. Setting boundaries means clearly defining what you're willing to accept and what you're not. It involves communicating these boundaries to others and standing firm when they are challenged. By protecting your time and energy, you create space for what truly matters to you, ensuring that your life aligns with your values and goals. Ownership requires you to stop waiting for the perfect time or ideal circumstances to take action. Many people delay pursuing their dreams or making changes because they're waiting for external conditions to improve. But the reality is, there will never be a perfect time. Life is full of uncertainties, and waiting only prolongs your progress. Taking ownership means deciding to act now, despite the challenges or imperfections. It's about committing to progress over perfection and trusting that you can adapt and learn as you go. Self-discipline is another crucial element of ownership. Discipline allows you to stay consistent with your goals even when motivation wanes. It's easy to make excuses when things get difficult, but true ownership means doing what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Discipline involves creating habits and routines that support your vision, holding yourself accountable to those routines, and prioritizing long-term results over short-term comfort. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, ownership means sticking to your workout plan and making healthy food choices even on days when you don't feel like it. Taking ownership also means surrounding yourself with the right people. The company you keep has a significant impact on your mindset and actions. Choose to spend time with individuals who inspire, challenge, and support you. Avoid people who drain your energy or encourage negativity and excuses. When you take responsibility for your relationships, you ensure that your environment fosters growth and positivity, further enabling you to take charge of your life. Lastly, taking ownership means celebrating your progress and victories, no matter how small. Acknowledging your accomplishments reinforces the idea that your actions make a difference and builds confidence in your ability to create change. It's important to recognize how far you've come, even if you haven't yet reached your ultimate goal. Celebrating progress keeps you motivated and reminds you of your power to shape your own life. Taking ownership is not about perfection or having all the answers. It's about recognizing your role in your journey and committing to continuous growth and improvement. It's about stepping into your power, owning your choices, and creating a life that reflects your purpose and potential. The people, environments, and influences around you play a significant role in shaping your mindset, actions, and ultimately your outcomes. Surrounding yourself with positive influences means intentionally curating the people, habits, and media that support your growth and align with your goals. These influences have the power to elevate your life, energize you, and propel you towards success. The first step in creating a positive environment is assessing the people you spend the most time with. The individuals in your life can either lift you up or hold you back. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, criticism, or doubt, it can drain your energy and limit your potential. Conversely, being around supportive, ambitious, and optimistic individuals can inspire and motivate you to strive for greatness. Positive people challenge you to grow, celebrate your successes, and encourage you during difficult times. Take a close look at your social circle and ask yourself, are these people helping me become the best version of myself? If the answer is no, it might be time to limit interactions with those who bring negativity and seek out relationships that uplift you. A major part of positive influence comes from mentorship and guidance. Surrounding yourself with mentors who have achieved what you aspire to accomplish can accelerate your growth. Mentors provide valuable insights, share lessons from their experiences, and guide you through challenges. They offer a roadmap for success and help you avoid common pitfalls. Whether it's a professional mentor in your field or a personal mentor who embodies the values you admire, having someone to look up to can transform your journey. Seek out individuals who inspire you and don't be afraid to reach out and learn from them. The media you consume also has a significant impact on your mindset and emotional well-being. Every day we're bombarded with information, news, and entertainment that can either fuel our growth or perpetuate negativity. If you're constantly consuming media filled with fear, anger, or distraction, it can cloud your judgment and hinder your progress. Instead, choose to consume content that inspires and educates you. Read books, listen to podcasts, or watch videos that align with your goals and values. Expose yourself to stories of resilience, innovation, and success. The more you fill your mind with positive and constructive content, the more empowered you'll feel to take action. Creating a positive physical environment is equally important. Your surroundings can influence your mood, energy levels, and productivity. A cluttered, chaotic space can create stress and reduce focus, while an organized and inspiring environment fosters clarity and motivation. Take time to design a space that energizes you and supports your goals. This might mean decluttering your home, setting up a dedicated workspace, or surrounding yourself with visual reminders of your purpose and aspirations. Small changes like adding plants or incorporating uplifting quotes can make a big difference in creating a positive atmosphere. Another powerful aspect of positive influence is the habits and routines you establish. Your daily habits shape your life, so it's essential to align them with the person you want to become. Surrounding yourself with positive habits like exercising regularly, practicing gratitude, or meditating helps you build momentum and stay consistent. Positive routines create structure and allow you to focus on what truly matters. For example, starting your day with a morning routine that includes affirmations or goal setting sets a positive tone and prepares you to tackle challenges with confidence. It's also important to recognize the power of energy. Energy is contagious, and the people and environments you expose yourself to can either replenish or deplete it. Surrounding yourself with high-energy individuals who are passionate, driven, and optimistic can inspire you to take action and raise your own energy levels. These people remind you of what's possible and encourage you to aim higher. On the other hand, distancing yourself from those who drain your energy allows you to focus on your own growth and well-being. Boundaries play a crucial role in maintaining positive influences in your life. Setting boundaries means protecting your time, energy, and mental space from negativity or distractions. This might involve limiting interactions with toxic people, saying no to commitments that don't align with your goals, or reducing screen time to avoid unnecessary stress. Boundaries empower you to prioritize what's important and create space for positive influences to flourish. Lastly, gratitude and appreciation amplify the effects of positive influences. When you express gratitude for the people, opportunities, and resources in your life, you strengthen those connections and attract more positivity. Take time to acknowledge the mentors, friends, and family who support you. Let them know how much their presence means to you. Gratitude not only deepens your relationships, but also shifts your focus toward abundance and possibility. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is a deliberate and ongoing process. It's about making choices that align with your values and goals and being intentional about the energy you allow into your life. Whether it's through relationships, habits, or your environment, positive influences create a foundation for growth, success, and fulfillment. When you immerse yourself in positivity, you unlock the power to elevate every aspect of your life. Consistent action is the bridge between intention and achievement. No matter how grand your vision is or how well you've planned, without taking steady, deliberate steps, those goals will remain out of reach. Mastering the art of consistent action is about discipline, perseverance, and understanding the compounding power of small, everyday efforts. One of the foundational aspects of taking consistent action is breaking down your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Big goals can often feel overwhelming, and this can lead to procrastination or a lack of clarity about where to begin. Instead, by focusing on smaller tasks, you make progress tangible and measurable. Each step, no matter how small, builds momentum. For example, if your goal is to write a book, commit to writing just 1 page a day. At the end of a year, you'll have written an entire manuscript. These small, incremental steps build confidence and create a sense of accomplishment that fuels further action. A powerful tool for fostering consistency is the use of habits and routines. When you integrate productive actions into your daily life, they become second nature. Routines reduce the mental energy required to make decisions because the actions are automatic. For instance, if your goal is to improve your fitness, setting a fixed time each day for exercise removes the need to negotiate with yourself. The more you follow a routine, the more ingrained it becomes, and over time, these actions compound into significant results. Think of it as programming your brain to prioritize your goals on autopilot. Consistency is also tied closely to focus and prioritization. It's easy to get sidetracked by distractions or to invest time in activities that don't align with your goals. Taking consistent action requires clarity about what truly matters. Start each day by identifying your top priorities and dedicating focused time to them. Time blocking is an effective strategy to ensure you stay on track. By scheduling dedicated periods for specific tasks, you create a structure that minimizes distractions and maximizes productivity. With this clarity, you're more likely to take meaningful actions that bring you closer to your objectives. Another critical aspect of consistent action is overcoming resistance. Resistance can take many forms: fear of failure, perfectionism, or even simple inertia. The key is to recognize that resistance is a natural part of the process and to push through it. One effective approach is the 2-minute rule. If a task feels daunting, commit to working on it for just 2 minutes. Often, this small start is enough to overcome inertia and get you into a flow state. Once you begin, you're more likely to keep going. Remember, it's better to take imperfect action than no action at all. Tracking your progress is essential to maintaining consistency. When you measure your results, you gain insights into what's working and where you need to adjust. Tracking also provides a sense of accomplishment as you see tangible evidence of your efforts. For instance, if your goal is to save money, regularly monitoring your savings account can motivate you to stay disciplined. Use tools like journals, apps, or spreadsheets to document your progress. This not only keeps you accountable, but also reinforces the connection between your actions and the outcomes you're striving for. Consistency is often challenged by setbacks and failures. It's important to approach these moments with resilience and a growth mindset. Instead of viewing setbacks as reasons to give up, treat them as learning opportunities. Every failure contains valuable lessons that can help you refine your approach. For example, if a business venture doesn't succeed, analyze what went wrong and use that knowledge to make better decisions moving forward. Resilience is about getting back up, adjusting your strategy, and continuing to take action no matter how many times you stumble. Accountability is another powerful driver of consistent action. Sharing your goals with someone else, whether it's a mentor, friend, or accountability partner, increases the likelihood that you'll follow through. When someone else is aware of your commitments, it adds an extra layer of responsibility. Regular check-ins with your accountability partner can help you stay motivated and on track. Knowing that someone else is invested in your success can push you to take action even when motivation wanes. Mindset plays a crucial role in sustaining consistency. It's important to remind yourself that progress is not always linear. Some days your efforts might feel insignificant, but over time they add up to remarkable results. Adopt a long-term perspective and focus on the process rather than obsessing over immediate outcomes. Celebrate small wins along the way, as these moments of recognition keep your motivation high and reinforce the habit of taking action. Finally, staying connected to your why is essential for maintaining consistency. Your purpose is the driving force behind your actions. When the journey gets tough, revisit the reasons you set your goals in the first place. Visualize the impact achieving your goals will have on your life and the lives of others. This emotional connection to your purpose reignites your determination and helps you stay committed to taking action, even when the path is challenging. Taking consistent action toward your goals is about building momentum, overcoming resistance, and staying disciplined. Each small step you take brings you closer to your vision, and over time, these efforts compound into extraordinary results. By embracing habits, maintaining focus, and staying resilient, you create a foundation for long-term success and fulfillment. Consistency is the key that transforms dreams into reality.